Hey guys, I'm Tanya.
I'm Matt.
And we are from Country View Homestead YouTube channel. And we are starting a segment probably once a week-ish, right? If we can fit that in. Right now we should be able to, I think.
Yeah, right now.
It's kind of our down season right now for the shop. And we're gonna call it Food for Thought. And it's basically just where we sit down and talk with you guys and let you know what's happening. I don't know, you can hear our dog. Bella, what are you doing? I don't know, but all I hear is her thing on the ground. She's like sniffing in the wood stove. Anyway, we'll also be taking some questions from you guys that I post on Facebook. So if you're not on our Facebook already or in the group, just go to Country View Homestead on Facebook and you'll find us. All right, so how have you been?
I'm not liking the cold weather.
No, he's not a cold weather kind of guy. We're polar opposites with that because I don't mind the winter. Although I am waiting for the spring now because like at the end of January I kind of get antsy because I want the spring so I can start planting and meet chickens and
I want all cold weather to go away.
He wants all cold weather to be gone. You're in the wrong state. We are in Western Massachusetts, guys, heart of New England, and he wants the cold weather to go away. All right. Well, other than that, you good? How are things with you?
I'm good.
Yeah. Are you anxious to get started, or?
Yeah. I mean, I like to, you know, I definitely prefer doing farm stuff in the warmer weather
Than in the cold. I am fine, but we had to close our shop. So it's one of the things we were talking about. And actually that's one of our questions that I'll get to later. But we did have to close the shop. It's our downtime. This is our first year of doing this. So you don't quite know what to expect. But we knew that this time of the year after Christmas was going to kind of really die down quite a bit. But I think it died down a lot more than we expected even.
A lot more.
I mean, to nothing. Because pies and cookies and things aren't essentials. So, but anyway, we'll get more into that when we answer the questions because we do have a couple that have to do with that. All right, let's see. So where we are right now is we now have cows, sheep, we have the goats, a mini horse, chickens, pigs. We got a lot of animals. And they are up at a different property right now. And hopefully we'll be able to get to the point where we're on the same property as them soon. But as of right now, that's not the case. So they're only like a mile up the road, so it's not that big of a deal. To me, it is... I don't know, what's the word? Not annoying, but bothersome that I can't walk out the back and see the animals anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Does that bug you?
Yeah, it bugs me.
Yeah. I don't like it at all. I would prefer to have them right here with me and do it that way. But as it is, that's not the case right now. So that is something that we are working on. We're I don't know, in the works, I guess. That's what we'll say. For plans for the future in order to make that happen. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
I think things would be easier for us as far as not having to get into a vehicle every morning and drive there, which, again, it's not that far. It's only like a mile away. But also just less stress.
Lots of less stress.
Lots of less stress when dealing with that, and just overall it would be better. And you know, when I think of my homestead, I think of a full homestead right there that I have access to 24/7. So that is something that's in the works, and we'll keep you guys updated on any new developments concerning that. We are in, where are we? The end of January, so. Probably, I'm going to say end of February into March, I will be starting to plant seeds in the greenhouse. So getting things started so that when the ground thaws, I can get them into the ground. And right now, that is cold weather crops. I'm not talking about tomatoes and that kind of thing. I'm talking about the lettuces and the things that like the cold and that can handle a frost. So that kind of stuff will be in a month or so, and I can't wait. I'm so antsy. It's funny because by the end of summer and you're getting into fall, you're like, okay, I'm done. I need a break. I've harvested everything and done a lot of work, and then you're just worn out and burnt out. And then by the time winter's in January and you know, you kind of see that light at the end of the tunnel, I can't wait till like I get all antsy and I just want to start planting things. So I guess that's nature's way of making you relax. Well, I didn't relax much. It just didn't have to do with the garden. It had to do with the shop because it was full swing at that point.
Yeah, it was our first year doing it too, so
Yeah.
we're just learning the ins and outs. And
fast.
Yeah. Well, you got to learn.
Learning
In order
fast.
to do that, you got nobody to teach you, so you're just kind of doing it.
It was learning fast. We didn't have really a downtime or a lead up to time with the shop. We opened and it was full force from the start. It was like, let's go. Everybody wanted their pies, and then we had the holidays and that kind of thing, which is fantastic. We're not complaining at all. But it was extremely busy and extremely exhausting, to say the least. All right. So, let me see. I got my list here. The animals, like I said, the plans for them are eventually we're going to have them with us at some point. But in the meantime, we do want to breed them, which is the purpose of having the breeding cows, the breeding pigs, and the breeding sheep. We do want to breed Lily, who is our Nigerian dwarf goat. We just need to find somebody. We don't have a buck, and the purpose for that is because they stink.
Stinky.
A lot. They are really bad. So I really don't want to deal with that. Maybe someday, like I said, when we move forward with being able to have them with us. Once we
got room for one that likes to.
Yeah, like away
far
from
away.
everybody else. Like if we can have the buck away from the rest of the animals, which I guess technically we could do now where we are, where the animals are now, but I really don't want to bring any more animals in at this point. And I think that's just something we're going to have to wait for. Unless we can find somebody who has a buck and will breed Lily for us. That's something we'll definitely look into. That's okay with me. And but otherwise, we should have piglets this year. We won't have a calf until next year, so 2023, because they're not old enough right now. They're not even old enough to be active. So by the time they are, and then by the time she has gestation, it's gonna be the following year. But we should be able to have sheep with like lambs this year and piglets. I think those are the two. Right? Yeah, I think those are the two that we should have little baby ones.
Sure, little sheep are cute.
Oh, they're cute. Lambs, little
T-shirts
lambs,
on them.
little teeny.
I
know I saw those pictures of the little goats with the little sweaters on. They're so cute. Yeah, we should have lambs and we should have piglets this year. So projects are another thing, and that's what we're going to do here is we need to build a brooder for meat chickens. What else? Oh, we are going to rebuild our hen house, right?
Yeah, I think we should rebuild
We're
it.
going to rebuild the hen house out there. So we built that one when we first got here, so it's been 2 years. And it's worked great, honestly. It's a hoop house, basically. And I think it's worked fantastic. There's no problem. I can stand up in it. You can probably stand up in the middle of it, right?
No.
It's easy cleaning for me, for Aiden when he does it. I think it's fine because it's the size of it. But I'd like to sort of have it a solid structure because right now it's a hoop house, so it has the plastic over the top. So maybe make it into a solid structure, but leave the base of it the size that it is, and just build it up, and maybe at a peak or something, kind of like the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Something like that, so that it's still accessible, that we can get in there easily to clean it out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in this teeny tiny space, hands and knees, trying to get in there cleaning out
a
a house. So I think we'll probably keep it the same footprint, but just kind of build up the sides and then like a peak, like a normal house. I think that would be the best for them. What else? Did we have any other plans? We will be raising meat chickens again this year for us.
For us.
Yeah, we're not selling meat right now. I don't know when that'll resume, but it's not right now. And there's like steps we're going to have to go through to resume doing that, which is a process, and that's like sort of last on our list of things to get done. But we are still raising it for us. So chickens, pork, we'll be doing turkeys. Is that it? We don't eat lamb.
No, goats. Don't eat goats.
We don't eat goats. We don't
lambs.
eat lamb.
We're not going there.
We don't eat rabbit. We don't eat that stuff. But I think for when it comes to breeding the animals, it's actually just to sell the live animal. After the baby's weaned, we can sell the animal live. It won't be meat or any of that kind of stuff. I mean, once a person purchases it, what they do with it is out of our control, but we will be selling them live. The rest of the projects are going to be sort of indoors for us. As far as if you saw the last couple of videos, it was our bathroom, the basement, redoing kitchen counters, and just a few odds and ends after that. We're going to redo the back deck, right? Yeah, we're going to add a whole area in the back where the fire pit is, and build that out a little bit. So that garden won't be there this year. We have the main garden and we have the front garden that we're going to use. So we're just going to kind of eliminate that one. All right, so do you want to get to the questions?
Sure.
Somebody asked, Rachel F., I won't say your last name because I don't know if they want that or not. Asked, what time do you get up in the morning? How many times have I been asked that question?
The main question usually is, when do you sleep?
Yeah, when do I sleep? That is the main. I think I probably get that question more than anything else.
Yeah.
Time do you get up and when do you sleep? Well, when the shop was in full swing, I was getting up very early. So I would say 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to start out, and because the way the shop is I bake fresh every day. So there's fresh pies, multiple kinds of pies, cookies. We usually do a couple of kinds of cookies, like a chocolate chip or peanut butter chocolate chip, his favorite, every morning. Breads, yeah. So it's a lot to make, and there are a couple of little things that I can sort of prep the night before, peeling apples and I don't know, that kind of stuff, making the dough for the pie shells and that kind of thing. But all of the bulk work is done in the morning. So that's it. It usually was about 5 or 6 in the morning at peak time. Now, not so much, because we had to close the shop. And it was right after Christmas. Everything slowed way down. So now it's more like, I don't know, 8. Something like that.
Just getting a break.
I get a little break. So, all right. Next question. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Hold on. Okay. Are you working toward, this is Robin Z. Are you working toward complete sustainability or just what you can accomplish? Okay. So I feel like you and I maybe we differ a little bit on this. I would prefer complete sustainability. That's just me. I understand though fully that is difficult to do and takes a lot of time. But I mean, honestly, if I could live completely off our land, I would. And honestly, when it comes to food, other than things like, salt and pepper and things that you really kind of have no choice but to go to the grocery store for, we are working up to that. So once Bessie calves, she'll be in milk, and then that will be our milk. I'll be making butter and cream, and we can even make ice cream, and we can make, what else are we making? Yogurt, sour cream. I mean, all the dairy products you can make with the milk from the cow. And again, that's part of why we got cows, was for the milk. So when it comes to food, we will be as sustainable as possible off the land. But there are going to be a few things that we kind of can't.
Well, I mean, once you got the cow and you have the calf, you got meat.
Meat from the calf, yep.
Yeah, you got meat
Once
from
the
the
calf
pigs.
is grown.
Yeah, once the calf
Let me
is grown.
clarify, because somebody asked me that about a calf. Are you gonna? Is it going to be veal? No, we're
Would
not.
never
We're
kill a
not
calf.
gonna. We're not gonna butcher a calf. The calf will be a full-grown cow at that time, and preferably a steer, because if it's a female, it's a possibility we might keep one more, and that's for the extra milk. To make the cheeses and all of that stuff. So,
Well, then you got pigs. So you got the pork. And then you got the turkeys. You got the
Chicken.
turkey. Chicken. Yep, and chicken.
Yep.
So that's all your main meats right there. So
Yeah, that's the meats
I mean,
we eat.
that's the way it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well, some people eat lamb and some people eat
Yeah,
these
that's
other
true,
ones, but
yeah.
we don't. We stick to those
but
basic
having
four meats.
having those four would,
Mm-hmm.
and if you got enough of it, would be pretty much, almost complete sustainability when
Yeah.
it comes to meat.
When it
anyway.
comes to meat,
And
yeah.
then you got the gardens with the
All the vegetables.
yeah, with all the vegetables and everything. And
Mhm.
what else you really need?
Yeah,
Except for
and-
the occasional cookie,
yeah, it's got to have our dessert,
or maybe
right?
the occasional pizza.
Maybe, yeah. So basically, yes, we are working towards complete sustainability as far as you can go with that. So the meats, the vegetables, eventually I'd like fruit orchards, so apples and things like that, which then we have the apples from the orchard to use for the pies. You see how that works. Everything comes from the land, and all you gotta do is take care of it and maintain it. So for me, it's a whole circle that goes, and I love it. I would be as sustainable as possibly can. All right. Somebody asked, Pamela W., why did you close your shop? So this goes back to what we were talking about, and when we opened in June, it was hit the floor running, and we were pretty surprised. I was taken back by how popular it got, like how fast. You know what I mean? It was quick. Were you surprised by it?
I was very
How fast
surprised.
it
Yeah,
was?
yeah. I mean, it went amazing, and we're I don't know. It just
Took off.
Yeah, it just took off.
It just took off.
I mean, we were very humbled by it. By
Yeah.
how the city of Westfield just
Supported
really
us,
yes,
yeah.
how they supported us and how they just wanted to help small businesses instead of going to the
Grocery store.
to the man, going to the man. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess everybody's got a downtime, and I don't know if I'd want to go out in 0-degree weather or 15-degree weather. I think that's what it was today.
It was cold, yeah.
To go and get a chocolate
Get a
cream
pie.
pie that you don't really even that's not like your main source of
Something you like,
food.
it's not something you need,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a dessert.
Yeah.
You're not going to buy a meat or something like that. So I understand.
Well, we get it, and we don't. It's not like we don't understand. I mean, in our case, would we go somewhere in 15-degree weather just to grab a pie? I might. He might go get cookies.
Yeah, every once in a while maybe, but
Yeah.
it's when springtime comes, everybody wants to go out and
Yeah, they'll be here again.
they'll enjoy. They enjoy being out. They enjoy driving around or going to places like ours. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's when the majority of them open back up again, anyways.
Well, we have had a lot of people say how they love that we're here, and that cities need more of what we are. So we are a home-based business, but a real homestead. This is it's not for show. It's what we do. It's who we are. We live it. We don't just sell it. We live it. So I think that's what appeals to people, right?
Yeah. I've gotten that multiple times.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a little friend maybe walk in front of the camera. What are you doing, Shadow? Our kitty cat is right.
No,
he's getting down.
Going down. Did he get in the?
No, he didn't. I don't think he did. So, but anyways, I believe that the appeal to people is not only that the pies are good, they're homemade, 100%. And I'm not just saying this as myself. This is what everybody has told us. I don't think we've ever had a bad review, or at least no one has said anything to us that a pie has been like gross or just bad in general, or cookies or any of that stuff. So we know by feedback from people in our community and communities around us that they enjoy what we make. They also enjoy how we do it. We don't use preservatives. We don't use fillers. We don't use any of that stuff. It's just pure
That is
homemade.
to remind everybody out there that if you do buy a pie and you plan on keeping it for a little while, you might want to put it in the fridge.
Put it in the
If you
fridge.
plan on eating it right away, to just eat it. But
Yeah.
if you plan
Put it in
on
the
you got
fridge.
some leftover or something like that,
Because there are
don't
no
leave it out.
preservatives in
'cause
it,
it's
and
it's all natural.
there's nothing to keep it shelf worthy. It needs to be put in the fridge. So, but I mean, again, the upside of that is it is completely homemade and completely fresh, no junk in it, and that's basically how, other than what you said, the occasional pizza or cookie, how we live our own lives. We live off the land as much as we can. So I think that's why we closed. It died down I think we got off track a little bit.
Well, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean,
I'm still gonna put it
with
in.
your guys' support, we'll be able to open back up and be able to, supply you guys with not only pies and cookies and breads, but come spring and summertime, we'll have all the vegetables, fruits, and all that stuff too.
All
So
the
it won't
good
just be
stuff.
junk.
Which is
you know what I mean?
grown organically. Got to throw that in there. Our vegetables
Oh, yeah,
that we'll
everything
be
is-
selling,
yes,
everything's
yeah, there's
organic.
nothing
we don't,
put on there,
I
so-
don't do anything.
But it'll taste better.
And it's better for you.
Yeah. So
Also,
now-
I want to add real quick before, and then you can finish real
Yeah,
quick
sure.
before I forget, is that we are still open on weekends. So Saturdays and Sundays we are open, and we're also open for orders. So I'm actually working on the website right now, kind of updating it for to take orders online. So there's a few things on there right now. So countryviewhomestead.com. So if you go on there, you're going to see a few things. But tonight I will be updating it and adding everything else that we have started making, because I like to add new things once in a while. I'll add a new pie every so often, once a month or so. And then when spring comes, I'll be probably taking out a pie and adding a different pie, or just kind of switching things around. But that doesn't mean you can't still order that pie. So say I take out, I don't know, a banana cream. I don't know if that'll be the one, but if I took that out and added it with a lemon meringue for the springtime, that doesn't mean you can't still order a banana cream.
all you
I'll
have to
still
do
make
is
it.
Just order it online
Yeah.
or call and
And I'll
we'll
still
take
make
your
it.
order.
Yeah, absolutely. So online there will be a list of all of the pies that are made, and if you want to order one, whether or not I have said it on Facebook or I said, okay, this is what's available today, because that's what I do. I will post what I have made for that day. If it's on that list, you can still order it. So you can either go online and order it, or you can call us and order it that way. Okay, what were you going to say? Do you remember?
I totally remember.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to forget that part. So, because part of this question was, the next question is, in the spring time, will you be opening during the week? That is from Gail L. Yes. In the springtime, I'm hoping by Easter, which is what, end of March. Didn't we look at that?
Yeah, I
earlier?
think
I
it's
think
end
it's
of
the
March.
end of March or beginning of April. We will be opening back up. We'll be seeing, full time. We'll be seeing how it goes, right? We'll kind of open and see how it goes, and
Yeah.
then if it's picking back up, we'll stay open. If not, we'll kind of gauge it and see. Maybe we'll open 3 or 4 days a week instead of the full 6. So we'll have to just gauge it and see how that goes. But we also have times that we'll be opening. So like for Valentine's Day, that's on a Tuesday, I think. I'll have to double check that, but I think it's a Tuesday, which means we'll be open next week for Saturday, Sunday. We'll probably open Monday and Tuesday as well, because we sell the pies and I make my own chocolates. I make all kinds of different stuff, but also I make home decor. So there are signs and wreaths and all that kind of stuff. If you, again, go to the website or go to our Facebook page, you'll see a lot of pictures of that stuff and, get an idea of what I make. So all of that's also in the shop. So different holidays. So I'll end up doing Easter stuff and all of that, But yes, we will be opening full time during the whole week. Again, around spring, so I would say the end of March, Easter-ish. We could do St. Patrick's Day, that kind of stuff, Super Bowl. Wait, is that already done? When's the Super Bowl? I don't know, we're in New England. Is anybody going to watch the Super Bowl this year?
Super Bowl's around Valentine's Day.
Okay, so it's in February. You'd think I know this because anytime the Patriots are in it, I watch it and kind of lose my mind.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't even pay attention to football.
He doesn't care about football. I like it. Like, he doesn't care. But anyway, probably those are like sort of main times that we'll be open before we open full time in spring, Easter-ish. All right, so I think that's probably it for questions. Somebody just asked right now if we'd ever consider doing a farm share, and that is like a CSA. So it's basically where you grow the vegetables and you pay a monthly fee for an allotted amount of vegetables. I think it's weekly. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's weekly. So you would come pick up a certain amount of vegetables. Like we would say, okay, I've got yellow squash, zucchini, and green peppers, and whatever this week. So that's the choices you can get, and then you come and pick it up, and it's a monthly fee. Until it stops. So, that's what it is.
Yeah, I understand.
I have considered that. I've thought about it. I would have to do more research into it because I don't know a ton about it. I just know sort of the basics. So, I mean, that's something we could definitely think about. And
yeah, as long as we get enough.
yeah. I think we had a good amount last year. We ended up not even selling it all. And I put it up for us. And we've got a freezer full of vegetables.
Okay.
So, so I think that I'll check more into it and see if it's something we really want to do. There are plenty of things that we are doing, and will continue this year, like the homestead rentals.
Yep.
That was a pretty good success last year. People had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they brought their kids, even grandparents. We even had one where it was a disabled gentleman, and his caretaker brought him.
Oh yeah, he had.
Yeah, I think he had Alzheimer's or something.
Yes.
Yeah, so his caretaker brought him, and he really enjoyed.
Yeah, he did.
Especially like Claire Bear, our mini pony. He really enjoyed the animals. So, so we're actually, and I just started that today. We are booking into the spring for that. Spring last year was our busiest time, so I thought, well, probably we should get a head start on bookings this year. So I did go ahead and put that up. So if any of you are interested, if you're local and you want to rent the homestead, it's right online. Go to countryviewhomestead.com and you'll see, it'll say book online. You just click on there and it'll take you to it. I also started making my own, what is it, body care? Bath and
like
body.
Body butter. And
Yeah, body butter, lip balm, which I love, and I actually need some right now. I don't like to use things that have the paraben in it and all the paraffin and all the chemicals, and especially like lip balm when you put it on your lips and you lick that and that goes into your body. Body butter, everything is like 100% natural. I got bath salts in there, regular goat's milk soap, all used essential, 100% essential pure essential oils. That's what I was looking for.
Soy candles.
Soy candles. Everything is made with anything natural. So there's like shea butter and coconut oil and all that good stuff in there, all that natural stuff. So those are other things that I will be putting up onto the website, but for now they are in the shop on the weekends. So actually I got to make more body butter. I keep selling out really fast. I make it and it's like gone within 2 days.
Yeah. People,
It sells out
people
quick.
definitely like it. Yeah, I mean, and during the
It's
week,
dry right now.
if you guys can't get here on the weekend and for
Mm-hmm.
some reason you really need something, you can give us a call. And even if it's not food, even if it's something that's in the shop, like a wreath or candle or whatever, you can definitely give us a call. And if one of us is here, you know, you can make a time or a date or whatever to come and take a look or buy something if you need something as a gift or something like that.
Yeah, just give us a call and we'll be happy to open it for you. It's right out in front. We don't have to go anywhere. We just
Yeah,
gotta
we
walk.
don't really have to go anywhere.
So we have no problem with doing that. So we got so busy so fast that Matt was able to quit his job fairly quickly, and I mean that was scary. But we were doing really well, and what did we have? We thought, well, I think we talked about it. We said, well, if we're doing enough to where it matched his paycheck by, I think it was October, right? October?
Yeah.
That then we would talk about him maybe cutting down to part-time, and then hopefully eventually maybe next year sometime it would be quitting altogether. And it ended up being, I think, September.
In September.
He
yeah.
quit his job fully because that's how much support we got from our community and the surrounding communities. And you guys are amazing. It was like a steam engine. It's kind of a blur right now. That's how crazy it was. Even like Thanksgiving was nuts.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was nuts.
Wow, over 100 pies, countless cookies and muffins and donuts, and I mean,
yeah.
we were baking forever. And Christmas was busy too. It wasn't as bad as Thanksgiving, but it was busy. But you know, we give a huge thank you to our community here in Westfield, Mass, and the surrounding, like Southwick. We have a lot of customers from there, even Chicopee and West Springfield and stuff. We have a lot of people that come here, Agawam.
Yeah.
So we give out a huge thank you for you, those of you who have supported us throughout this whole thing. And we have already many return customers, people who come to us all the time for those needs, for pies and cookies and for a gift or something else. So it's really cool. The chocolate bombs did great too. Chocolate bombs flew off the
That was pretty
shelf.
crazy, actually. We still got some if anybody wants it.
Yeah, I've
But,
made more for Valentine's Day, so we do have those. But
Yeah.
I'll probably put those up too. You gonna put them up online?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can put those up online too, because those of you who don't live near us can, you know, if you'd like to have something, we can ship it to you. So, all right, well, I think we're at the end of it, and I'm sure there's probably something we forgot, but
Well, that's what the next one's
that's
for.
what we have more videos for. Again, we'll be doing this probably once a week. We'll just come on, we'll put a little video out sharing what's happening, what's coming up. And in the meantime, I will still, well, we will still be making videos on I guess, a daily basis, if we're able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe every day, every other day, something like that. Again, right now is the downtime, so it's a lot easier to pick up the camera and record things. And to me, this upcoming part is the most exciting part. When the season's coming, the spring season's coming, and everything's starting over and new, and you've got like just all this stuff to do. So, all right. So I think that's it. Again, go to countryviewhomestead.com, and you'll find all kinds of information there on what's going on.
So please like and subscribe.
Yeah. I always forget to say that, and Emily used to be the one.
That's the first time I've ever say it. That's the first time I've ever said that, so I had to say it.
Our daughter Emily, you'll see if you watch other videos, she's in there somewhere. Usually when my back is turned, she's making some kind of goofy face or saying something, and she's funny, and I keep it in. The very last video before this one, actually, she was doing the same thing. So she always is the one to say like and subscribe. She used to always do that, and I think it's funny. I kind of just let her do it. So I always forget. I never remember to say that.
Yeah,
But yes,
the more-
please like and subscribe.
The more subscribers and people that watch this definitely help us out on the
Yes.
downtimes that we have right
Yeah,
now.
and it costs you nothing.
Yeah.
It's all free. Just
Yeah.
subscribe to the channel, like the videos, watch the videos. The views matter. Watch the videos and like them, and all of that matters. And again, totally free to you. So, all right, I think that's it. You guys have a great night and stay warm.
Bye.